Have you ever thought that the CILEX route into law is actually just for people who couldn't get a solicitor training contract? Well, if that's the case, let's bust that myth right now, because the truth is that CILEX isn't the backup option. In many cases, it's actually the smart choice for building a career in law. But let's start by thinking where this idea that CILEX is a backup option comes from. Well, too often people assume that the only way to become a lawyer really is to study law at university and then complete the LPC or the SQE and then to get a training contract. But here's the thing, training contracts are really competitive. You get thousands of applicants every year and only a limited number of places available, so not everyone gets a place in a training contract. And so when people don't get a place, the assumption is that their only option then is to go with CILEX. And that's where the myth comes from, this idea that CILEX is the second best just because you couldn't get a training contract. But nothing could be further from the truth. With CILEX, you qualify as a chartered legal executive and you gain specialism in the areas of law that you're passionate about, you earn while you learn, and you get real hands-on experience from day one. You also end up avoiding the heavy amount of debt that comes with the traditional solicitor route. And here's the real advantage. If you already know what area of law you want to work in, whether that's family law, employment law, criminal law, CILEX lets you focus on that specialism right from the start. So instead of rotating through different practice areas like you would in a training contract, you build your expertise and your credibility in your chosen field right away with CILEX. And chartered legal executives can do much of the same work that solicitors do. They can represent clients in court, they can become partners in law firms, they can even apply to become judges. Now, that's not a fallback option, that's a focused, powerful career path. Now, if you're interested in exploring this route, at Astranti, we can help. We are a CILEX training provider and we've got many CILEX courses that are designed to help support you every step of the way through your qualification. So whether you're looking for a training provider or at this stage you're just wondering whether CILEX might be the right option and you want to find out more, head over to astranti.com to find out more. So if you've ended up thinking of CILEX as the backup option, maybe it's time to reframe things in your mind. Instead of thinking of CILEX as plan B, think of it as a valid other smart plan. It's flexible, it's affordable, and if you already know what area of law you want to specialize in, it can actually be the quickest way to become established in your chosen area. So next time you hear someone call CILEX a backup option, you'll know the truth. It's a route that can take you exactly where you want to go in law. So if you're serious about building a legal career, don't just default to following the traditional route because that's what everyone else does. Make sure you explore CILEX, weigh up the benefits, and ask yourself, what's the smartest option for me?